I came across one interesting question and it has appeared in one of the bank PO exam. Let me read this out for you. 35 kg of type A sandal powder which cost rupees 614 per kg was mixed with a certain amount of type B sandal powder which cost rupees 695 per kg. Then the mixture was sold at the rate of rupees 767 per kg and 18% profit was earned. What was the amount of type B sandal powder in the mixture? So, I got 4 options here 24, 32, 28 and 36. This type of problems are called mixture problem and it can be solved using standard algebraic method. However, there is a simpler way to solve this kind of problem which is called alligation method. So, in today's episode we shall learn alligation method. Before solving this question, I shall show you some simpler problem and then we will solve this problem. Let us start the episode with this simple question. In what ratio must a grocer mix two varieties of pulses costing rupees 15 and rupees 20 per kg respectively so as to get a mixture worth rupees 16.5 per kg? We got 4 options here 3:7, 5:7, 7:3 and 7:5. In the question they are given two varieties of pulses which means there are two substances. So let's call this as A and B. So we got substance A and substance B. When they are mixed in certain ratio, we get an average, let's call it as M, and that is 6.5 per kg. And what is the amount for A and B substance? We can call this rupees 15 as X and rupees 20 as X2, X1 and X2. So, substance A is X1 rupees which is 15, substance B is X2 rupees which is 20 rupees. Now, in what ratio if we mix these two will we get 16.5 as average? Let us try to solve this using the standard method. What if we take rupees 15 and rupees 20 at the ratio of A is to B? Now, quantity A is taken as rupees 15, right? So, we can write it as 15A and the substance B is taken at the rate of rupees 20. So, let's write that as 20B is equal to, they said the average rate is 16.5 per kg. So, this will be 16.5 and because we mix two substances, it is A plus B. So, 16.5 into A plus B. So, what will this become? 16.5A plus 16.5B, right? So, now let us shift B this side and A this side. So, let us shift 16.5B this side and 15A that side. So, this will become 20B minus 16.5B is equal to 16.5A minus 15A. So, 20B minus 16.5B will become 3.5B is equal to 16.5A minus 15A will become 1.5A. So, what is A by B here? It will be 3.5 by 1.5. So, multiply both numerator and denominator by 2, you will get 7 by 3. So, the ratio will be 7:3. Option C is the right answer. Now, this is a standard method. Now, we will see how do we use the alligation method. So, how do we solve this in alligation method? In an alligation method, there is always two substances which are given. Now, let's call the two substances as A and B. Now, in the question they are given the parameter. What is the parameter here? Rupees 15 and rupees 20 are the prices. So, that's the parameter. So, let's call them as X1 and X2 which is 15 rupees and 20 rupees. When they both are mixed, we are getting an average mixture. So let's call it as M, and that is rupees 16.5. We have mixed these two substances in such a way to get an average 16.5. So how do we solve it? First, you take the greater number of these two, which is 20, and then minus the average from 20. So average here is 16.5. When you minus it from 20, you get 3.5. So here x2 minus m is 3.5. Now take the lesser number out of the two substance, so which is 15 rupees. Now minus this 15 rupees from the average, which is 1.5. 16 minus 16.5 minus 15 will be 1.5. Now in what ratio, if you mix these two substances, will you get 16.5 as the average? So if you see here, this is x2 minus m. This will actually inverse. So x2 minus m divided by m minus x1. So that's what we've written here. x1 by x2 is equal to x2 minus m by m minus x1. Here x2 minus m has gone to the numerator and m minus x1 has come to the denominator. So in what ratio these have to be mixed? It has to be 3.5, which is x2 minus m, by m minus x1, which is 1.5. So that is 7 by 3. That's the answer. So ratio will be 7:3. So here when I say x1 by x2, it is the quantity of x1 by quantity of x2. So x1 and x2 becomes the subscript. So this is qx1 by qx2. So we have another interesting question here. A milkman makes some water with milk to gain 25% by selling the mixture at cost price. The ratio of water and milk is 5:4, 4:5, 1:5 and 1:4. Now if you try to solve this using alligation method, it will become very complicated. So let's just solve it in a very simple method. If you observe in the question, there are no absolute values. There's only a percentage. So let's not use the alligation method and complicate it. Let's just solve it in a very simple manner. Assume that he's bought 1 liter of milk. And how much is 1 liter of milk? It is 1000 ml. And how much did he pay? Rupees 100. We are just assuming it as 100 so that the calculation becomes easier. He's gained 25% profit out of it, which means he should be selling it at 125 rupees. But he's not doing that. So in order to gain 25% of profit, what should he do? He should mix 250 ml of water for 1000 ml of milk. So this should become 250 ml of water. So the milk will become 1250 ml. So in the question they ask us the ratio of water and milk, which means it is water divided by milk. How much water did he mix? 250 ml. So 250 divided by how much milk does he have? Do we write 1250 or do we write 1000? We write 1000 because that's the pure milk. So this is 1:4. So option D is the right answer. 35 kg of type A sandal powder, which cost 614 rupees per kg, was mixed with a certain amount of type B sandal powder, which cost 695 rupees per kg. Then the mixture was sold at the rate of 767 per kg and 18% profit was earned. What was the amount of type B sandal powder in the mixture? So we got 4 options here: 24, 28, 32, 36. So in the question they have told there are 2 types. So type A sandal powder and type B sandal powder. So what are the 2 parameters that they have given? So this is 614 rupees and this is 695 rupees. So price is the parameter here. When these 2 substances are mixed, we get M here. right? That's the average. And they've given the quantity of substance A, which is 35 kg. And we don't know the quantity of the type B powder. Now, he mixed both these substances to get an average M, but then he did not sell it at M rate. He sold it at 767 rupees, right? And then he made a profit of 18%. So, this can be written as 767 minus M divided by M, and he made 18% of profit. So, let us shift this M this side. So, this becomes 767 minus M is equal to 0.18 M, and we shall shift this M this side. So, this becomes 767 is equal to 0.18 M plus M. So, this is 767 is equal to 1.18 M. So, this is M is equal to 767 divided by 1.18, which is 650, right? So, the price of the mixture is 650. M is 650. So, now we shall use the alligation method. So, A by B is equal to 35 kg divided by, we don't know this parameter, so we will just keep it as it is. So, it will be this minus this, right? So, 695 minus 650 divided by 650 minus 614. So, let us call this as x. This becomes 35 by x is equal to 695 minus 50 will be 45 divided by 650 minus 614 is 36. So, we need x. So, x is equal to 35 into 36 divided by 45. So, here 9 4s are 36, 9 5s are 45, and 5 1s are 5, 5 7s are 35. So, x is equal to 7 into 4, which is 28. So, answer is option B. So, those were the questions based on alligation. I hope you've all understood, and if you liked the video, please do hit the like button and share it with your friends. And if you have any doubts, you can either send me a WhatsApp message on the given number, or you can leave a comment on the comment box. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel. We will come back to you with more interesting questions in the coming episode. Until then, keep watching us. Thank you.